Hey y'all, it's your girl J9 Eve, and yeah, there's this viral thing going on right now with this guy Keith Lee. He's like a food critic, and he goes around with his family, and they go to restaurants and stuff, like all types of restaurants. The super bougie, the most popular, the ones who are just nobody has seen, they gotta go find, the hidden, looking for hidden gems, like a food critic should do. And apparently he has now learned what Atlanta is like in the food industry, and basically it's terrible. It's terrible, but a lot of it, it's terrible, but it's a lot of black restaurants that it's all just show. It's not about the food, it's not about the service, it's literally just about Instagram and social media clout, literally. But it's a food place, the basis of it is supposed to be food, but it's just not. So you go in there and it's nobody's gonna come to you. If you make it to a table, nobody's gonna come to your table. They're gonna ignore the shit out of you unless you're famous. Unless you're a relative of the person who owns it or you're famous, you ain't gonna get no food, okay? They're gonna barely give you anything. Everything gonna be dry. Everything's gonna be, it's just what are y'all even here for? I'm glad that this has come out, because there's this weird thing with black folks. There's this weirdest thing with black folks, especially in Atlanta. Atlanta people, they like to think of themselves as the black, Manhattan. But it ain't though. It ain't though. This is where people are to pretend to be the Manhattaners, except for to live in fucking Manhattan, you got to actually be doing something, because it's so freaking expensive. You can't fake it till you make it in New York. You can't. You either got it or you ain't, okay? And so but it's different here. It's people are here. It's everybody thinks they're a celebrity. Everybody does all these things, so they start a restaurant, but they're not thinking about anything about what you would be thinking about or should be thinking about in the restaurant business, customer service, the food. People will deal with shitty customer service if the food is banging. They'll come in and they'll deal with your stank attitude if the food is banging. And also vice versa. If the food is mid, it ain't great, it's just mid. If the food is mid, but the customer service is really, really good, people are more likely to say, if somebody comes into town or whatever and they want to take them somewhere nice, they're going to take them there, because they know they're going to be treated right. It's going to be, you know what I'm saying? The ambiance might be good. The food might be mid. I mean, not bad, but just mid. You know what I'm saying? And they go. But here it's the atmosphere. This is how they basically sell up the idea of the place is nice. They basically make everybody wait outside. They tell all the tables is open, ain't nobody in there, but they'll tell you some shit it's gonna be an hour and a half, 2 hour wait. And they say that they like people to hover around outside. It's the same thing they do at clubs. They do all of this stuff. They have the line wrapped around the building to get into a club or a restaurant, because they want the people outside to see it and think, oh, look, this place is popping. Look, all the people waiting to get in. But in reality, it's empty inside. There's 3 people and a bartender in there. There's nobody in there. This is the kind of stuff that they do. So I appreciate, I feel I know the restaurants who got bad, a bad review, they did it to themselves, but I know that they're probably pretty upset about this, and the other restaurants who haven't been reviewed yet are probably nervous that Keith Lee might come. But that's good. That's the point of those things. Okay, they're supposed to come and put you up keep you on your toes. Otherwise, you end up like this, where you just picking and choosing who could come in. If that's the case, your restaurant should just be your house and you letting people in, right? He sends his family in. Keith Lee sends his family in, and they get told it's a 2-hour wait. He walks in the door and they say, table's ready. So there was a table. But you just ignore these people. You just told them they need to wait for, like his money is going to be bigger than theirs. Right? Like, it's crazy. So I really, really appreciate him coming and checking these folks, because that's not it, okay? It just ain't what it is. All right? I appreciate it. And then people coming back with that little snapback, what they call a snapback, talking about, oh, who is Keith Lee? I don't know. Well, you know now, don't you? If you didn't know then, I bet you know now. I bet that. Do you know? Yeah, you know now? I bet you do. He was lying anyway. He knew. It's like, just humble yourself. Your establishment ain't an establishment. It's just a place for y'all to go and hang out and pretend to be doing work. They call themselves investing in this place, and it's all just for show. It's all social media. It's all just for social media. Why not just have it be a lounge? Why not just have it be a room where people go? Where it doesn't require them to get anything. They ain't got to wait for no drinks. They ain't got to wait for no food. It's just a place for them to go and stand around. Because clearly that's what y'all doing there. Like, you gonna make me wait for 2 hours for some dry crab cakes? No. You eat the dry crab cakes. I don't want it. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying to you. Do better. You don't have to worry about things like this. You got to worry about a Keith Lee coming in and like demolishing your stuff. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad of it. That's why I never go to, like, because I'm in Atlanta. Like, this is why I never go to places that are like run or owned by like celebrities or people who are like into like T.I.'s got a couple restaurants, or like I know he got at least that one. I think it's got a couple of them. Remember Nene Leakes had opened up one that was right down the freaking road from me. Never been in there. You know why? Because I know it ain't gonna be shit. That's why. I already know. I'm gonna walk in there, they're gonna ignore the shit out of me. The chairs ain't gonna be comfortable. I already know what this is. This is a bunch of people who come in here hoping that Nene walks in one day with a film crew. Right? The drinks are gonna be mid. The food might not exist. If they got chicken wings, they're gonna be dry and shriveled. I already know what's coming. You ain't gotta tell me. I already know. This is how it works, okay? So no, I'm gonna go to Chick-fil-A where I'm appreciated, okay? I gotta go get gas. I gotta go get gas. Guess where I'm going? Quick Trip, where I'm appreciated, okay? I think all places, I would leave this on this, at this. I think that all places should be following the model of Quick Trip and Chick-fil-A. These people are clearly being trained at the same university of do your job and act like you like it. You know what I'm saying? There's clearly a way to do it, because those are two different things that have both found a way to do it. Do it well. Do it well. You ever waited in line for a long ass time at Quick Trip? No. Go to Racetrack though. Yeah, you gonna wait. It looked just like it. On the outside, it looks just like Quick Trip. But guess what? It ain't. Okay? McDonald's and Burger King, you know what they do? They make you pull up. Nobody's behind you. And they make you pull up ahead because they got a timer on the window. And even though nobody else is there, they still know they're going to be late with your food. Like, I'm just saying. So all I'm saying is that I'm just saying. That's it. That's it. That's all I'm saying. All right, that's that. Mama love you. Y'all behave, because I'm not going to do it. Absolutely not. I tried once. I didn't like it. It wasn't for me, okay? Peace.